All right, so if Google and ChatGPT got a little frisky for one another and had a baby, that would be Google's new AI mode. So this is Google just rolled this out. It's pretty cool. It changes the game in terms of SEO and what you can do with it and how your stuff is going to be representative. So let me talk about what it is, how to use it, what does it mean for your business, what does it mean for SEO, and I'll give you some tips so that you're not blocked out completely of the SEO game with this new AI mode and future AI changes and implementation, which is going to be nonstop. So you can get, if you're in the US or you have VPN, you can get Google AI mode and you'll see it right here. There's the AI mode button. What I had to do was search Google AI mode and actually toggle and enable it on before it would actually even show up here at the bottom. But now I have it. So now I can show you what it is. So basically it allows you to search. When you click on AI mode, it gives you a more in-depth search, and you can search for more complex, more specific answers to your questions, and the AI can kind of sort through that search to give you more specifics on your answers. All right, so let's put in a question: how to protect your roof from extreme weather and dinosaurs. So obviously I'm throwing in a curveball here, but it can sort. You can see it's indexing, it's looking at the main question, sorting through all the other queries to basically tabulate and answer everything in a concise feedback loop. So it talks about metal roofing, it talks about maintain and inspect regularly, it talks about enhanced roof resistance, it talks about addressing repairs promptly. It does not talk about the dinosaur. Sometimes it will talk about it directly. Sometimes it will. All right, it does talk about why dinosaurs are not a current threat. Protecting your roof from extreme weather is crucial. So it does mention the dinosaur. It gives the sources, gives some sources here. One of the main things that you'll notice is there's no buy stuff here. It doesn't direct you to buy anything, and that's something that Google is going to be introducing soon, probably with some AI agents to be able to buy stuff for you, but it's not here, and it's vastly different from Google itself. So if we did the same thing in Google, you will see the difference here in as far as how it shows up. It does have an AI overview. Does it mention anything about dinosaurs here? It does not. It does mention it here as a note for dinosaurs, so it does address it. Gives some sources here, but then it goes into some articles, some videos. So the AI mode is a little bit cleaner. It's less muddy. There's not going to be stuff to buy. There's not going to be shopping stuff. So depending on what you're searching for, it is going to be a little bit different as far as how it looks and what you want to use it for. But again, this is more of a conversation. Now, if I wanted to say, okay, I'm interested in a metal roof, what are some options, or what are the lowest cost options, or whatever like that, I can continue to kind of piggyback on this just like a normal, AI. Whereas this would be a whole new kind of search query to have to keep kind of going down that rabbit hole, where this is kind of a more of a conversation. So the other thing too, kind of jumping along and thinking through this a little bit more, this is where you don't want to get filtered out. If you have a business, or you want to sell products, you sell services, whatever the case may be, it's going to be even more important to write content in a way that AIs will pick it up and be able to show it in here as a source. So how do you do that? You focus on more in-depth content, not surface level stuff that the AI can generate. Basically stuff that is more in-depth, that's comparing products, that's comparing services, that's kind of going down that rabbit hole, so that you're not getting filtered out, and it'll showcase, that type of content, that it is important to put this stuff together and put these articles together. So that's something to keep in mind, when you're writing your stuff. And you'll see, like, if we do a search for like a specific product, it's a little bit different as well. So let's just do this Clarins double serum. You can see it's kicking off the searches. It's going to write more so about it and not provide right away. Like, obviously here it'll go towards Clarins' website, but you'll notice there's no products here yet. Whereas if you search for this on Google, you can see you can buy this stuff right away. So it's featuring more, the AI is featuring more of the information and less of the products right now. But again, Google has hinted at that they're probably going to flip the script and switch that. All right, so what does this mean for you as an AI, someone that works with AI or someone that has wants to improve their SEO? So a couple of key things to note here is, number one, write detailed content, not too thin, so it can pick up that information. So what I use to do this is Arvow. This is a great tool. So you can use this to write SEO optimized articles, and they're all optimized for SEO. It's stuff that you don't have to do the behind the scenes SEO stuff. So here is just an example. If we go in here, I'll show you this really fast, but this is how you can stay ahead of the game and create content that AI will actually pull from. So this is one for like real estate. If you're a realtor in Miami, you can create this as images with alt text. It has all the keywords in here, table of contents, takeaways, locations, internal links, external links, excerpts, and quotes. It includes YouTube videos. So all this, and you can kind of go in and kind of see the detailed SEO behind the scenes, meta description, all H1, H2, everything that you need to be fully optimized to be able to show up on Google, and also to get the information pulled for these AI LLMs. So keep that in mind. You need to create content that is very in depth and not surface level. The other thing is use schema and structured data markups. So again, Arvow will help you release content that is schema structured, but your entire website needs to have this in mind, so the AI can crawl and read everything that you're putting out there and organize it. The other thing is prioritize bottom of the funnel pages like product comparisons, case studies, and buying guides. This is going to be super powerful to be able to continue to show up in AI search. So what you can do, kind of a little secret hack, if you have Perplexity, you can go in here and you can type in, let's go back and do the dinosaur thing. So how to protect your roof from extreme weather and dinosaurs. We're going to do that. All right, we're going to see, basically what we want to do is go down to related. And what we can do is we can use this to create related content that's bottom of the funnel content with Arvow. So we can use this information and get AI to pull this information. You can't see this. It won't show you this inside of AI mode. But again, this Perplexity is free to use. You can kind of get insight that way and create articles around those topics. The other really cool thing that you can do, which is really kind of next level, and this is kind of your one-stop SEO machine, is you can create templates where you can create comparisons. So what do I mean by that? So if I go in here, I can create, these are all templates. This is for SEO articles, news articles, YouTubes. But here's like for a software review. So I can create this template to review or do case studies based on comparison. This is for software. So I do software 1, software 2, software 3, and basically create an article comparing these 3 softwares. And this is what I was talking about. Bottom of the funnel pages like product comparisons, case studies, buying guides. This tool you can use. This is just a brief overview, but you can create these custom articles and do these comparisons and buying guides. And this is the type of stuff that the AI cannot do, that if you put out there and that you do, it's going to pull that information and you're going to be able to show up in AI first over your competition. The other thing is build topic clusters around customer personas. So this reverse engineers the query fan out. So the AI, it searches all these different queries and comes up with all the answers and then formulates that one concise feedback loop here. But if you're creating content, so your person is looking for a metal roof, if you're creating content around metal roofing and then slate roofing, impact resistant asphalt shingles, clay and concrete tiles, rubber. So if you have content pages built out for all of these, you're increasing your chances of being found and being pulled in for AI search. So go down that rabbit hole, build out those sub pages, as many as you can for every type of use case and every persona and everyone that wants as much information. And then you can even take it to the next level. Like I was talking about, I could build this out in Arvow and do metal roofing versus slate roofing in comparison versus impact resistant asphalt shingles, and do those comparisons. And that's super valuable. That's really, really valuable. And that's something that's going to be, if you put that out there, already doing that comparison, then it's going to pull that information, and it's going to be really, really valuable. And you're going to be a lot higher likelihood of showing up in search. And then the last one is just make sure your brand is mentioned everywhere. So you can use Arvow to do this, but if you do articles through Arvow, you can do internal links to your other pages, basically linking everything together to buy pages or other blogs. But you can also externally link to trusted sources out there. And you can even reach out to those trusted sources to hopefully link back to you. But Arvow allows you to post these articles on your website, on social media, and that's basically giving you a link back to your website as well. So wherever you can, local indexes, local guides, forever your niche, wherever it applies, reach out, get your website as many places, because that will help with authority, and AI will see that. If your website is showing up hundreds of times over your competition, which is showing up twice, then it's going to use your information because it's higher authority information. It's not, it's not very minimal. So keep that in mind as well. But that's it. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you stay ahead of the new AI mode, future AI changes, because this isn't going anywhere. It's moving at a faster and faster pace. And if you want a more detailed video on how to use Arvow to do custom articles and all that stuff, make sure you check this out, because this is going to be your AI SEO machine. It's going to keep you ahead of your competition.